Howdy.
Reverend.
All right, so I needed to talk to you about something that I think is concerning me. It's not that deep. It's about the moonshine operation.
Okay.
Um, so we got a lot of people that want to cook, right? Like Cocaine's working on it, Selena's working on it, so is Dixie, and hell, now even BMO is. So we got a lot of people that want to cook, which would have worked about a week ago, but like the stills have switched manufacturers and they don't work the same way no more. So like a couple weeks ago, one cook, you only needed 3 people to buy the stills for them because they lasted 2 weeks. Well, now each cook needs 5 people. So if we have 5 people cooking or 6 people, then we need fucking 30 people that aren't cooking shine to sustain that. Because each still's only lasting about a week now.
Okay.
So like today I wake up, right, and all my stills are busted. Like they don't last. They're gone. And I bought these a week ago. So I call around, right? I call Mike. Well, he bought one for Zuck. I call you. You bought one for Zuck. Again, idiot bought one for Zuck. You know, everyone I called has already bought one for Zuck. So that's like, now what, right? It's like, how do I get my stills? So I made a spreadsheet and I'm going to ask Zuck to just like update it when he gets someone to buy him a still. But I know everyone that can buy stills. So I put them all on there, but it's only 13 people. So
So you
that's like
basically need a lot more
literally
people that
just
can
me
buy
and Zuck.
stills.
Yes. Yeah. We need a lot more people that can buy stills or people or don't get people to cook because the way it's going now, it's not going to be sustainable.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you should speak to Zuck and try and figure out like if that's the case. Try
Yeah.
try and figure out like a way where you can both get stills. So it's not like one
Yeah.
person getting all of them. And getting more people is not really a big problem. I mean, I don't think Future can buy them yet, so we can get him. There's like a lot of people in the gang that
Okay.
can't do it, right? So
Yeah.
can definitely get like a
Okay.
good amount of people that can buy stills again. And then just speak to Zuck and just try and like figure out like a middle ground, right? So you both get enough stills to keep cooking.
Yeah, I will talk to him, especially like because okay. So here's the thing that don't make sense. I talked to 7 people, and all 7 of them said that they can't buy one because they bought one for Zuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying,
like you
right?
can
Yeah,
only
you gotta split that
yeah
up, right? Like, there's no way, like,
yeah
yeah, there's everyone,
and
everyone can be buying it for the same person.
exactly yeah that's what I'm saying. And I can make it work. 'Cause, like I know people like outside of the group that can probably get me some, but I mean when you get like Selena and Dixie and Cocaine and BMO, then it's like well fuck now we need 20 more people to buy stills. That's just it ain't gonna work without tracking who's buying stills.
Yeah, no, I
You
get
know.
it.
And I think an even bigger issue, and I wanted to bring this up, is that the gang is making like no money from moonshine under this new with the way the stills are now. Like, yeah, I'm saying it won't.
But why not?
So, okay, so I've been keeping track of all my runs, and over the past 2 months that I've been cooking moonshine, I brought in 600K. The past 2 weeks I did it, I brought in negative 14K because the stills only last a week. You feel me? So like if the gang is covering the cost of the stills and the stills are lasting half as long, then it's like double the
Okay,
cost that comes out, right? So it's like not making any money.
see what you're saying.
And I don't want y'all to be like, putting in all this effort, buying the fucking farmhouse, doing all this stuff to help facilitate the cooking and then make absolutely no money from it, right?
So how do you fix that problem though? Like, you have to just split up the cost.
I think I mean, if I'm not speaking in my own self-interest, I think the gang has to take a bigger cut, right? But like then that hurts me and Zuck. Even if it's only like instead of 5,000, it's like 6,000 or whatever. I think it would still make some money.
Okay,
But I think
who's in charge of this moonshine stuff?
no one really. I don't
Oh,
think.
oh,
I think Ming set up all the farming, but I don't think there's like you, AK, or Ming are in charge of it. particularly, you know? So it's hard to make these
So
calls.
who do you go to like give the gang money to?
Well, I haven't had any since 2 weeks ago, once Kevin got blooded out or whatever. Like Kevin left or whatever the hell happened there. I gave the last amount of money I had to Kevin, and then I learned the day after, oh, Kevin's not in the gang anymore. And I was like, well, shit. Okay, so he gets to keep that. But yeah, since then I haven't made money because all the money has gone back into buying
All right,
stills.
listen. I tell you what. I'm gonna get somebody to oversee like the Moonshine operation.
Okay.
Cause like I'm gonna be honest, like I already like deal with a lot of other shit, so
Yeah, no, I know, man. You're good.
I'll get somebody in the gang to overlook the Moonshine operation,
Okay.
and then we'll get shit figured out.
I mean, I don't mind doing it. I'm consistently around, but I'm not like associated with y'all or anything like that, like officially. So it'd be a bit weird. But like I know all the ins and outs of it. I've been doing it since February.
Yeah, I'll just get someone. I'll get them to speak to
Yeah.
you, alright? And then we'll figure
All
some
right.
shit. Cause
Sounds
this
good.
this shit is not good.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think another thing is that like me and Zuck are both forced to find outside farmers, not because Poe and Smitty aren't growing, but because like they're not around right now, which is like when the majority of the group is around, They're around after Storm.
All right.
So I don't know. We need to find a farmer in the group that can farm at this time.
So you don't get any.
Would
You
be
don't get any.
ideal.
You don't get any ingredients.
I don't get them from like the besties. No, I can't because there's no one around to farm it. So I have to get it from a third party. And when we do that, it's like the gang doesn't get a cut unless y'all want the gang to get a cut. And I think that would probably solve the money issue.
All right. All right.
Alrighty, my wonderful gang.
I'll go
Good
figure
job
some shit
today.
out.